I started songwriting when I was a teenager, and I had actually written I'm Easy when I was in New York. I was 19 years old when I wrote that one. It Don't Worry Me, that was inspired by the movie I did with Lee Marvin and Ernest Borgnine that Robert Aldrich directed, Emperor of the North. It was really sort of a hobo song. And then Honey, Won't You Let Me Be Your Friend was a song I'd written in the early 70s. We were filming Thieves Like Us, and I think I had my guitar and I was playing some of my songs at this party, and Joan and Bob heard the stuff. So I don't think of my music as being the genesis of the idea of doing the movie Nashville, but I do think that them hearing my music at that point had a lot to do with how the film was ultimately conceived and the idea of actors coming in and bringing their music to the production.
Bill and Mary?
And I was originally cast in the role of Bill, and Gary Busey was originally scheduled to play Tom. And then Gary bowed out because he chose to do a pilot for a television series called The Texas Wheelers with Jack Elam. And one can easily imagine Busey playing that kind of a person. Bob, I think, took a perverse pleasure in putting me into that role, knowing how uncomfortable it would make me to play that kind of a guy.
Wake up.
I wasn't comfortable with who I was being asked to be in the movie. I didn't like the guy, you know, and I was young enough and immature enough to have a problem with having to play somebody that I didn't like. And I remember at one point, halfway through filming, I think it was while we were doing the exit in stuff, and I was feeling particularly lost and at sea and uncomfortable. And I went to Bob and said, Bob, I'm not happy. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel good about what and he just said, you're fine. You're fine. And he walked, he wouldn't talk to me about it. He knew exactly what he was doing. And what you see in the film, the end result is this actor who doesn't like the character he's playing. Well, what the audience gets is a guy who doesn't like himself. So smart.
I'm gonna play something that I wrote just recently. I came here to record. I'm gonna dedicate this to someone kind of special who just might be here tonight. There's a song called I'm Easy.
In the exit in scene, this singing of I'm Easy was really an entreaty from an abject narcissist.
It's not my way to love you just when no one's looking. It's not my way to take your hand if I'm not sure.
You know, it wasn't this simple love song that I had written. It became something else. It became an incredible manipulation.
The message of the music is that, you listen, I'll fall for you if you don't lie to me, basically, you know. And he was a guy who, as a character, wasn't going to fall for anybody, especially because he was lying.
You're not half as free to wander as you claim. But I'm easy. Yeah, I'm easy.
But that scene, you could have dropped a pin if the music was off while we were shooting it. The song just does that to you, and then when everybody realized, wait a second, oh yeah, he's screwing her, and that's it.
Say you want me, I'll come running without taking time to think, because I'm easy. Yeah, I'm easy.
There was something kind of beautifully cynical about it, but that was Bob.